Analyzing SoFi stock amid market fluctuations, Jerome Powell comments and bank downgrades add to the volatility. Let's delve deeper. Welcome to Stock Analysis, your go-to destination for insightful market analysis and investment strategies. If you're ready to navigate the world of stocks with confidence, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Today, we'll talk about the SoFi stock. Today was an extremely volatile day, just like others. We had Jerome Powell with us who was talking about rate cuts and such things. And basically, he said that we don't have a date, and you can go and see that stocks fell very aggressively by the end of the day. But I want to tell you why SoFi and many other stocks have been falling for so long. In addition to those, mega cap, magnificent sevens that have been raw lying for the past few years. So this video will cover a lot of information, and you'll truly enjoy it. And now, friends, there's a lot of FUD going on about SoFi stock. Many people are scared and their shares are being snatched away from them very quickly because of these dirty headlines that are in the market. We understand that the macro is tough, but if we choose fundamentally strong companies on a macro level, then I believe that's when you can truly jump on the SoFi stock, because right now this company is laying the foundational groundwork for profitability. And if we get multiple back-to-back quarters and we still haven't gotten our first rate cut, friends, then this stock can truly jump in a lower interest rate environment, because SoFi has a lot of demand for lending, and right now they've taken a break on lending. And they're also being punished for it because they want to make themselves a safer company, taking some risks off the table. They're being punished for it. So a lot of things are happening right now. Let's get started. Alright friends, you can see that Dow closed 300 points lower. Nasdaq fell by 2% when the Federal Reserve hinted at a rate cut in March. So friends, that rate hike we were potentially expecting, it's completely gone. I don't really care about this. It's not really necessary for me. I know inflation is decreasing significantly, and that's why I'm currently investing in dips in companies like SoFi. Because these are buying opportunities, because companies like SoFi are actually performing well. It wasn't appropriate to come into the highest interest rate environment, yet they become profitable from being non-profitable. And they're still profitable despite gradually reducing their lending business, which I like in terms of management diversification. But it seems that some of our competitors don't have this. And you can see straight away here that this bad news is spreading. Morgan Stanley has lowered the profitability target for SoFi Technologies. So friends, you'll have to understand that just yesterday we received 11 price target changes on SoFi stock. And only one headline made it to the media. And then today, see, we've only received 2 price target adjustments. And then that sell rating or downgrade you're seeing there, that's what will make it to the media. If you think this is just one article, friends, it's not. So if you type Morgan Stanley, so if I look at it, they're taking it quite rapidly. That's why you're seeing the stock drop, especially with Jerome Powell comments. Look, Baron, the first downgrade has been received. Morgan Stanley has rated SoFi underweight. Profitability target risk. SoFi is falling after Morgan Stanley downgrade, you understand, right? When they get any headline, friends, they'll run with it. I'm telling you right now, SoFi is a highly manipulated stock. This company, it's not just me saying this. There are many wise people who are keeping an eye on SoFi profitable quarters, and they see the profits will continue in the coming quarters. And just to show you exactly what happened today, let me tell you. The S&P 500 is down 1.6%, the Dow is pretty much unchanged, and the Nasdaq, which is tech-heavy, is down too. Google and Microsoft are down as well. And then look at this guy, the Russell 2000, down 2.45%. These are small caps. This one is called SoFi, which you're looking at there. Small cap, market cap down to $7.6 billion. Folks, we've taken a 7% hit. How much did we take yesterday? A hit of 10 or 11%? So folks, I regret to say, every earnings gain has been officially wiped out. Every single one. Look, folks, it's not just SoFi. There are some other non-profitable names too. Some other companies that have become profitable. But all of these are future growth stocks. But look, folks, we have SoFi. And -6, Affirm -4.8. Upstart -4.9, Square -4.4. So, folks, if SoFi hadn't received this dirty downgrade, I think we would have been down only 2 to 3%. I'm telling you right now, they're working very hard to push this stock down as much as possible. I've told you, I think, for this legacy bank that's covering this stock, my belief is their goal is to buy out SoFi by 2026, because management isn't getting their bonuses. You have to understand that management will get bonuses if SoFi reaches $25, $35, and $45. I think these downgrades, sell ratings, and analyst holds are just for show and to make it look like they're following the company. But their real goal is to buy out SoFi. Because think about it, folks, 3 years from now, in 2026, imagine how strong and big SoFi will be. They'll have nearly 15 million members or even more, providing a lot of profit. Their goal will be to keep the stock at exactly $10, no questions asked. Folks, look, I want to tell you, just about 9 months ago, or something like that, SoFi. Why does Morgan Stanley say it's time to sell on July 15th, 2023? So folks, nothing is changing at all. Morgan Stanley won't change. They'll just remain bearish all the time. This is a legacy bank competition. You know, it's part of the game, folks. I apologize. These people are spreading imaginary rumors. They literally said that SoFi given profit advice is a threat. This incident won't happen. This is a lie. Management has shown that they beat earnings 3 times every time. So my friends, they have worked for more than a year and a half. I mean, what more do you want to see, Morgan Stanley? They, aren't covering the stock as a respected analyst. They're not doing any quarterly coverage when you have Truist saying at a $15 price target, and then Jefferies also at a $14 price target, saying if SoFi messes up earnings, their upgrade is a buy. Do you understand? This is just part of the game. Friends, here are the analysts. Jeffrey Adelson from Morgan Stanley, 3.2 stars. You can go and see that they have issued a sell rating downgrade. Okay, yes, this is a sell rating. I thought it was just a downgrade. A $650 price target. That's the same with some other analysts. So this week we got 4 sellers on SoFi. It's a very tough time. You should understand that they have run out of price targets. Every old bank has covered SoFi stock this week. Citibank 11, JP Morgan 10. Bank of America none. Goldman Sachs 8. Morgan Stanley 650. And this is actually a sell. I thought it was a hold. So friends, the situation is quite rough right now. I mean, these banks don't care about SoFi future. No profit. No 35% growth. Separating from lending. Reducing risk. Nothing. Difficult times have come, friends, but I think we should establish some truth about SoFi stock, like Palantir. I think Palantir has a triple-sized retail fan base, and that's why you see the stock doing a little better, because you have more people for the company. But I think we can build this base with SoFi too. Friends, I really believe that we can build that base. And the share price will gradually increase, forcing analysts to raise their price targets. So now, friends, I'm telling you, SoFi is working. You've recently seen it in the earnings report. BBB, a profit of $50 million, which is commanding a profitable quarter for Q1. SoFi has a 100% opportunity to make a profit in the next quarter. By 2025, we will have covered 50% of the S&P 500 work. Friends, it now seems that SoFi is about to hit a home run. You just need to navigate past that dirty American legacy bank market that's only trying to hold this company back because they know it's working in every way: revenue, net profit, community, the list goes on. And go check out CRA, friends. This is a regional banking fund. And look at the price action I found. It had plummeted almost exactly. And SoFi, friends, is an ETF covering dozens and dozens of banks. Look, friends, all these small regional banks are being completely ruined due to the Fed hawkish no rate cut announcement. And you can see, friends, ETF are falling by 5 to 6%, meaning they're completely friends. If we look at some update filings that came out on January 30th, you'll see. There were 4 million shares. Sumitomo Mitsui Trust holding increased by 241%. Let me show you a little more detail, so you can see the Japanese financial holdings. Sumitomo Mitsui Trust increased its position by 241% by increasing to 4 million shares. So friends, you can see that the Japanese are now trying to buy some shares of SoFi. This is quite a significant share, friends. We're talking about $40 million or so. So the Japanese are now ready to buy SoFi. And American companies are downgrading us, our legacy bank competitors. So friends, this is a challenging environment for SoFi right now. I completely agree that SoFi stock is in bad shape. But I'm telling you right now, action is everything. Making noise for short periods. You can see that the stock is being suppressed only because of 4 sell ratings. We've lost the benefits of earnings in the last 2 days. Sure, everyone was understanding what many people had hoped for. But in the end, I think this profitable month will be acceptable to some investors, as you can see. Hey, it shouldn't even be American. I don't care if the bank just buys a share. I'm saying right now, there's institutional money there that cares about profit and progress. And you'll soon see an influx. And I think it's time to keep collecting shares and wait for Jerome Powell to cut rates for the first time. And then we can see those non-profitable names. I keep saying non-profitable names, but SoFi is now profitable. But there are other companies that are making progress, and they will resurface. Just watch this, folks. If you want to know why SoFi stock has been declining for so long, just read this. The Federal Reserve approved an interest rate hike for the first time in over 3 years. And look ahead. That was the beginning. It was March 16, 2022, almost over 2 years ago. That's why you've been in sorrow for 2 years. Why sell now when we might reverse the entire rate hike cycle and go down for the next 2 or 3 years? Friends, why sell the most in a high-rate environment? And who knows how long, friends? If we stay in sorrow for 2 years, you should keep collecting. I'm saying we'll soon create a bottom. They'll have to bring this stock below 8 by downgrading it 4 times, selling ratings. This is absolute ignorance. Their ammo is running out. I'm telling you, we just have to build a retail community that can establish a base and force them, to buy at high levels, because anyone will keep selling from these false claims that progress is slowing down and management is lying. Thanks for joining Stock Analysis. Stay informed with our market insights. Hit subscribe for expert strategies, and let's navigate the stock world together. Happy investing.